You've seen the headlines, you've heard the numbers. 18,000 dead in Gaza, thousands of children killed. Every outlet repeats it, like it's gospel truth. But have you ever stopped and asked yourself, where do these numbers actually come from? And who's behind them? Shalom, I'm Igal, your host, and this is Middle East in less than 5 minutes, where we don't take slogans at face value. We ask questions the media want. The numbers everyone quotes. So, let's start here. As of yesterday, the so-called Gaza Health Ministry claims more than 18,000 people have been killed since the war began. That's the number you've seen in The Guardian, CNN, Reuters, everywhere. And if you Google Gaza Casualties, the first article that pops up is from The Guardian. It quotes Omar Shakir, Human Rights Watch Israel and Palestine director. He says, and I'm quoting, "We have been monitoring human rights abuses in the Gaza Strip for 3 decades. We've generally found the data that comes out of the Ministry of Health to be reliable." Sounds confident, right? But then I thought, wait a second. Who is Omar Shakir? So I did what anyone can do. I looked him up. Who's confirming the data? Here's what I found from NGO Monitor. In 2016, Human Rights Watch hired Omar Shakir as their Israel and Palestine country director. Before that, he spent years openly advocating for BDS, the boycott campaign against Israel, and calling for one-state solution. Translation: no Israel at all. Let's take a deeper look into his social media. Between 2018 and 2019 alone, he tweeted nearly 1,000 times about the Arab-Israeli conflict. More than a third of these tweets demonized Israel. Another third promoted boycotts and anti-Israeli activism. This is a man validating Hamas casualty numbers. The same numbers. The world headlines without a second thought. So let's ask the obvious question. If the health ministry is run by Hamas, a terror group that's literally built its power on manipulating images and death counts, and the person vouching for those numbers is a known anti-Israeli activist, how reliable can those numbers be? The pattern of propaganda. This isn't new. We've seen this before. Every round of fighting in Gaza brings the same choreography. Hamas releases numbers, the world repeats them, and by the time the truth comes out, no one cares. The same health ministry that claims thousands of children are killed also says nothing about the fact that hundreds of those casualties are Hamas and Islamic Jihad fighters. They also never mention the habit of launching rockets from hospitals, schools, or mosques, and still, the word becomes fact. Why? Because it fits the story the world wants to believe. The story where Israel is a villain and Hamas is the victim. The story where nuance is inconvenient and truth is optional. So next time you see that headline, 11,000 killed in Gaza, don't just scroll, ask, who's counting? Who benefits from this number? Because truth isn't loud, it's quiet. It's buried under the hashtags, and it's on us to dig it back up. That's Middle East in less than 5 minutes. I'm Igal, your host. If this episode made you stop and think, share it, because the first step to fighting lies is refusing to repeat them. Until next time, Shalom.